I think there still is a great need for increasing the number of degree places in Hong Kong.
Meanwhile, there are a great many people in Hong Kong going to be deprived of opportunities.
Getting a chance to study at a post-secondary institution, but a lot of eligible students don't. The problems and possible solutions, tonight on Focus.
Because we don't understand the unit of analysis. Primes as such, you may be interested in what.
It's been more than a month now since students of Hong Kong's colleges and universities have started post-secondary studies, some for the first time at a tertiary educational institution. It might still be a lot of cheerfulness and liveliness as classrooms fill up, but it wasn't always like this in the beginning.
When I study the A-level exam, it's quite cruel to me. It gives me a bit, no, not a bit, quite a lot of pressure.
I took both the A-level and the high-level examination because I want to maximize my chance to go to the university. However, I found that the pressure is great because two examinations, the syllabus are different.
I cannot lie to you that there's no pressure. Indeed, there's a large pressure on me, and sometimes I just want to scream, but you have to take it, because if you want to get into university and you want to have a bigger chance, you have to take both examinations together.
There's a lot of confusion between the A-level and the high-level examination, because both curricula is quite different. Therefore, the students have to adapt to the different curricula.
The confusion comes from students taking either the advanced level or the high-level entrance exams. Some sit for both. Usually students from Chinese secondary schools take the high-level entrance exams, but they can only get into institutions with four-year programs. Most students in Hong Kong sit for the advanced level exams. Students passing these tests can enroll into a three-year program at the University of Hong Kong, the two polytechnics, Hong Kong Baptist College or Lingnam College. These are the only government-funded three-year institutions. For David Lovett of Hong Kong Baptist College, having two entrance exams poses big problems.
Sixth form students are confused and they're in a kind of lottery situation, trying first for one institution, then for another. There's no common entry scheme, and so they waste enormous numbers of man hours and women hours applying for this place and the other with no clear rationale for selection of one or another.
Even at Su Yin College, where students can be admitted after passing the A or H levels, having two exams isn't the best answer.
The pressure to be placed on the student, examination pressure to be placed on the students will remain unsolved. They are required to take two examinations within the 2 years, one at the end of Form 6 and another at the end of Form 7.
Not every student sit for both entrance exams. Most write the A levels only. Students writing any of the exams go through a lot of headaches. With two exams, there's also two programs of studies, and that causes more confusion.
The government should try to resolve this chaotic situation one way or the other. I think there are merits to both the four-year degree course after 1 year in the sixth form and the 3-year pattern after 2 years in the sixth form. And I can see good arguments in favour of both. What I can see no arguments in favour of is retaining both within one small society.
Well, the government has tried to resolve the confusion in the entrance exams and the two programs of studies. It recommended the intermediate or the I-level entrance exam, but no one knows whether this exam will be a hybrid of the advanced and the high-level entrance exams. And no one knows for sure that with this exam, whether the 3-year program or the 4-year program will be eliminated. Recently, the Senate of the University of Hong Kong decided to change its program into a 4-year one. That might help the government find a solution. But there's still the question of a uniform entrance exam, and one of the solutions might be the proposed I-level entrance exam.
The I-level is a better compromise of all the various alternatives that people have come up with. For example, at least I-level will have only one syllabus, whereas A-level and H-level have very different syllabus, and the students have to deal with 2 separate syllabus if they want to attempt both examinations.
If the I-level can replace the H-level, then there will be no problems.
But while some educators continue to debate the finer points of the entrance exams, the people who suffer the most are the students, and a lot just can't get into any credible post-secondary institutions in Hong Kong.
We cater for less than 4% of the relevant age group. That means the people between 18 and 21, basically. I think we need to expand to at least 10% as fast as possible, and then a good deal further. In most developed countries of the world, the figures for those in tertiary education systems vary between about 18 and 30%. The government's aim is by the year 2000 to get to a figure of near 10%. Now that's still small, and that's still 14 years away. Meanwhile, there are a great many people in Hong Kong going to be deprived of opportunities.
In 1985, 18,000 students sat for the advanced level entrance exams. More than 13,000 were eligible for admission to one of Hong Kong's post-secondary institutions, but only 6,000 were admitted into government-funded institutions. 7,000 students had to study overseas or join the workforce or enroll into one of Hong Kong's non-government funded institutions. Students who want higher education will probably benefit the society in which they live. Many are involved in activities outside their studies and will probably get a well-rounded education. But these are just the lucky few. In the academic year that just began, more than 6,000 full-time students in degree or diploma programs are studying at the University of Hong Kong. More than 6,000 are attending the